Tell a joke.
I think I'm getting a divorce. What tipped me off was living in an apartment on my own.
Doesn't have to be awkward, right?
I've been doing open mic nights.
Is it like a hobby?
It's actually pretty amazing. Doing this, it helps.
How does it help to have a room full of people laughing at you?
Is This Thing On? Buy it on digital February 10th. Own it on Blu-ray March 17th.
Jenny Marie Batista, thank you for joining ISF.
Thank you for having me. What a fun topic.
It is. I actually got to see this movie opening day, and I loved it. I think Bradley Cooper did a great job with it, but also, more so than anything, the themes of this film are something that really touched me, which is how to use comedy in a way to help us process grief, to process loss, and to help us move across in life. And there's a lot of really interesting topics that I want to touch with you today. But to start us off, how do you think that adults can use comedy as an outlet for the stresses of daily life, just as Alex did in Is This Thing On?
Yeah, what Alex does that's so great in Is This Thing On is that he has a little bit of courage and a willingness to embrace laughter and try a new hobby to help him deal with the unexpected. And I think that's what we need to do more of in life, is try something new when the unexpected hits us.
Absolutely. And, I have seen how comedy has been such a great tool in my life, and I do think that I do have a stand-up comic inside me from time to time, but not everyone feels inclined to get on a mic and do that in front of strangers. What are other ways that comedy can be used as a mental wellness tool for people who might not be interested in hopping into the stand-up side?
Right. Well, it doesn't take a two drinks or a microphone to actually use comedy. We can do it in simple ways. For example, playing charades with our friends in the living room, or Cards Against Humanity. Just trying something new like that. Or, you know what? When you're out people watching, create a funny story. It's kind of like your own personal stage where you're interacting with the audience, but you're just doing it internally and laughing. And of course, watching comedy, like something like Is This Thing On, is a great mindful way to put funny back into our life.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, I am a film lover. Everyone here knows that. And I think just watching comedy is having a laugh can be such a powerful medicine. And I think especially with movies like Is This Thing On, how do you think that films like this can help adults see the value of creative expression overall in mental wellness?
Yeah, what I found that was just so great about the creative expression in this is it also reminds us to be vulnerable. And, comedy can be a very forgiving way to be vulnerable, because you just need to show up and be human. It doesn't have to be perfect. And as I always tell my clients, perfectionism is just like 4-inch heels, really painful and unnecessary. Just be human.
I love that. Just be human. What a powerful lesson to take with us. Great movie to watch as well. Where can viewers go check out Is This Thing On and find resources for stand-up as a wellness tool?
Yeah, what's great is you can stream this now on digital, on Apple TV, Fandango at home, and of course on Amazon Prime. And when you want to find some way to put funny into your life, check out your local comedy club, or you could even look on Eventbrite and search comedy classes or improv classes. And the last thing I would say is look for mental health resources that utilize expressive arts, because this can be a fun way to add mental health resources that are fun and uplifting.
Absolutely. Definitely things to check off our list. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.